Hello. This video is intended for water district personnel, for water districts that are interested in using and deploying IDWR's WaterMaster Survey in 2020. The application that I'm about to show you is not the one that you will be using during the irrigation season to collect data. Rather, the purpose of this app is to collect information upfront that we can then program into your survey this summer. The more we can preload information, the fewer buttons you will have to push when you are in the field. To get started, you will receive an email from IDWR similar to the one shown on the screen here. Go ahead and click on the link. You will be presented with a map that looks like this. Your map will have orange symbols where the diversions are that we think you may want to include in your survey. You can navigate around this map using your mouse. To pan, hold down the little scroll wheel on top of your mouse and move your map around. To zoom in, roll the little scroll wheel forward. To zoom out, roll it backwards. If you get lost, you can click on the Home button. You can also use the zoom in and the zoom out buttons in the top left corner of your map. Note that if you zoom close enough, the names of your diversions will appear. We would like you to take a look at all the symbols on your map. So let's start with this one here. When you click on it, you are either presented straight with the editing options, or if you see three dots at the bottom, click there and choose Edit. If you don't like the diversion name, you can always change it. We would like to know what type of diversion this is, if this is an open channel, a closed conduit, gravity, or pumped, or if you don't know the type of diversion. Depending on whether you pick open channel or closed, either gravity or pumped, different questions need to be answered. So let's start and assume that this is a closed conduit pumped. The next question, 3, asks you more information about this closed conduit. If it's an open channel, you can skip straight to question 5. So for a closed conduit, we'd like to know what type of measurement device is installed, or if there's no measurement device, in which case you can skip to question 12. Let's assume there's a flow meter here, and then it will ask you the units of this flow meter. If it's not a flow meter, you can skip this question. Okay, the next question, question 5, is regarding an open channel measurement device. So let me back out of here and choose open channel. The first question about the open channel asks if this diversion is measured. Then it's asking you what type of gauge you have. Then it will ask you what type of open channel measurement device. And so let's assume it is a partial flume. If it is other, click other, and then question 8 will allow you to specify what the other device is. Here I will just pick a partial flume. Then it's asking you for the size of this partial flume. So in this case, it's a 12-foot flume. Then it says, please use the attachment at the bottom of pop-up to add a rating table and equation. This is quite important because we would like to use this equation in your survey this summer so that when you type in a measurement, the survey itself will automatically translate that into the CFS, so you don't have to look this up in the field yourself in the table. Okay, so to add the rating table, go to the bottom and click on Choose File. This is assuming that you have those tables scanned. You can take a picture of them and then put them on your computer. So I'll just highlight the table, then I click Open, and it will attach that to it. So now we can use it for your survey. Let me double click on it so you can see what that table looks like. Okay, so back to my questions. I'm almost done. So I finished question 10. 11 is a unique identifier, so please leave that the way it is. I've also graded out so you can't actually change it. Then it's asking you if you have finished editing this pop-up. If you click yes, it will turn into a little finishing flag, so you know you're done with that. If you're still working on it, and some of you might even find some yellow dots on your map because we still have some information from the previous years, and We tried to get you started as much as we could. You can click in progress, in which case it turns into a yellow symbol. If you don't like the position of the diversion, you can always change that as well. Notice how my mouse turns into a little hand. When it turns into a little hand, I can move it around. Now finally, let's assume that you have a diversion that we forgot to put on your map. In the Edit window, you can click on New Feature and place it on the map. Then you can fill in the required information, and again, if needed, you can move it around. If I want to delete a diversion, I can click on it, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then click Delete. Finally, please contact us if you have any questions on how to use this map, or you need any help, or when you are done, so we know that we can take the information that you have entered and we can finish up the survey for you for the 2020 irrigation season. You can contact Kelly Smith or Wilma Robertson, and the contact information is provided right here. Well, thank you so much for helping us create the best possible survey for you, and we hope that you have a great day.